You want a strong set of hips and a nice mobile spine? Then join me for this mobility flow. Dr. Marcia here, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement for Everybody. So today we're sitting, whether you're on the ground, on your bed, don't care. Just make sure it's nice and comfortable and you've got room to move your legs and your arms. So this is entirely sitting practice. So if you know that sitting, for example, like this, is kind of crunchy, uncomfortable, then get you pillows, yoga blocks, and sit and maybe elevate that, maybe support the legs, or be by a wall so you could support and lean on the wall. That's fine too. So whatever you're doing with the leg or back setup, you can also add weights. So we can have some light dumbbells like so. I'm gonna say anywhere from 1 to 5 pounds. If you got a whole bunch, then have them all nearby to see how it feels. Kettlebell could also work. So we're gonna work on a couple of motions. We are gonna do sideways. We're gonna do a bit of a twist, okay? We're gonna do forward and up, and then we're gonna work on hip flexors. So that's really gonna get into a lot of spine and hips, okay? So first, let's warm up a bit. So let's get into the hands. We can do hands together and give it a twirl. Switch directions. Nice. Let's get into the fingers. Curl them and peel them. Curl them and peel them. 3 more. Curl them, peel them. 2 more. Curl them, peel them. Last one. All right, relax. Let's get into the shoulders. Big, obnoxious squeeze up, squeeze back, squeeze, 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 squeeze down, squeeze, 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 pull forward. Again, up, back, down, forward. Let's switch directions. Down, pull back, pull up, forward. One more time. Down, back, up, forward. Relax. Nicely done. Let's do some pelvic tilts. So the only thing moving, if you need to put your hands on your pelvis, go for it, is that right here. Like that John Travolta. I don't know, you guys, I don't even know how old you are. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so almost like your pelvis bone is a bucket and you're spilling the water forward and backward. Forward and backward. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. All right, now we're gonna do a full cat-cow through the whole spine and curl. So we're going to try to start with the pelvic tilt and see if you could do it bit by bit. So start with the pelvic tilt, boom. Now move to the upper, boom. Now even higher, boom. Now maybe you look up if you want to, don't care. Then reverse it. So start with the upper, curl it. We're in the T-spine, curl it, curl it. Then we end with the tilt, boom. All right, again, start at the pelvic tilt. Now we're over here. Start peeling open. Now we're up higher. Shoulders opening. Head up. Breathing the whole time. Let's curl again. Head down. Shoulders in. Now we're at by the belly button. Now we're at that tilt. Okay, relax. Breathe. All right, we had some heat in us. Let's start with the side bends. So, generally speaking, this is going to be our base. So let's go over that. Now, again, if this is uncomfortable, elevate yourself, your hips, support your knees, do whatever you need to do to be comfortable because we're hanging out here for a while, okay? I think that feels good. So we're gonna do some side bends, and that can look like hands stay on your thighs, you tip over. It could look like one arm down to elbow. It could look like sliding the arm down. It could look like reaching up. It could also look like both hands up. Okay, so let's try out the first round without any weights, whatever hand variation you'd like to try. And let's do 5 to either direction. So breathing in Exhale, down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 2 more times. Down and up. 1 more time. Down and up. To the other side, try to do the same variation you chose in terms of the hands. Ready? Breathing in, get tall. Exhale, down and up. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Alrighty, so hopefully that gave you a good gauge of how that feels to have legs squeezing straight, toes pointing up, and moving this part. So if I didn't mention, you could be leaning against something if you need to, supporting your back and helping you stay up. You can still move side to side on that wall, okay? So if that felt pretty easy, go ahead and add a weight. Now, whether you add the weight and you keep it here, or you're able to raise the arm overhead, that's up to you. If the bottom hand is down, that's going to be one level. If you want even more difficulty, no hands, okay? And if you're doing no hands and you feel like you only have a 1 pound weight, you only have a filled water bottle, you can go ahead and hold 2 if you need more, okay? We're going to stick to that 5. So find your position, breathe, get ready, and let's do it. To the left for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, and for 5. Nice, breathe. Switch sides, try to pick the same variation. Knowing that, maybe one side's weaker or stronger, but try to keep it the same. Getting ready for the other side. Breathing in, get tall, and to the right. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, and last one. Nicely done. Rest your shoulders a second. You got it. All right, let's do one more round. So I actually don't like how I did with 2 arms up. I feel like I didn't get all the way down. So I'm gonna try taking it down a notch. So you're welcome to go up or down in difficulty, depending on how that second set felt, right? I didn't like how I felt doing this. I felt like I was kind of cutting it short. So I'm gonna put my hand down. Let's go back to the left side, and remember we're doing 5 rounds. Breathe in, get tall. Exhale, lower. Back up for 1, for 2, for 3, 4, last one, and 5. So also, PSA, if you're not used to doing positions where you're squeezing your legs really hard, you might catch a cramp, sorry. Let's do the other side. Breathing in, get ready, and down. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, last one, back up, relax, beautifully done. Alrighty, get your wiggles out before we get into twist. If twisting is not for you, you have a spinal fusion, it doesn't feel good, it doesn't matter. If you know it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, I believe you. Repeat the side bends. Okay, your side bend's gonna get extra strong today. If twisting is for you, the option, we're gonna go from outside the knee to up. So the option could be hands. You don't have to do anything with your hands if you don't want to, but it could be hands like so, hands together, hands holding a weight. Or you could only do one arm if you'd like. Making sure it's the same arm that you're So if we're doing right leg, outside the right knee, we're gonna use the right arm, so that is less of a twist, right? Or we can do left arm outside of right knee, starting this way and up. Okay, so try all of it out, without weights, all the variations, see what feels good, and we're gonna pick the same for both sides, so try to remember what you chose. Alrighty, and let's get started. Preferably first set, no weights, but pick your arm variation. So we're starting outside right knee, reach up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch sides, outside left knee. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. See how that feels? Think about it. Again, you could have 2 hands open, 2 hands closed, or you choose one arm, right? So if you want to add a weight, go for it. Let's go back. Outside right knee, breathing in and twist. 1, breathing in and twist. 2, in and twist. 3, breathe in and twist. 4, last one. 5. Nicely done. Switch directions or switch sides. You know what I meant. Outside of left knee, get tall first, breathing in and twist. For 1, for 2, nice and easy and controlled, hopefully. 3, legs are still active, toes are pointing up to the ceiling. 4, and 5. Take a break. All right. Last round. If you added weight and you still feel like it didn't feel that hard, maybe grab a heavier one. If you only have like a set of smaller dumbbells, if you've got the ability to grip 2, that's how you can add weight to it. Or you can try, if you have the range, to start at an even farther twist, if that makes sense. Start even farther away so you have more range to pull through, okay? Let's get back to outside of right knee. I'm switching my arms just for demo purposes. You could level up, level down, drop the weight, add a weight, don't care. Ready? Breathing in, get tall, twist. For 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Switch sides, breathing in, get tall. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, and 5. Nice. I also love to advise that when you do some movements, take a video if you can and watch it back and see if how you think you moved match how you actually moved, right? Because I definitely felt like when I'm doing the left twist that something is different. So I'll probably watch this video back and see what's going on, you know? Okay, next we're gonna do a wide leg forward fold, in and out of it. People like to call this pancakes. So you can go wider if you'd like, to whatever is comfortable. The idea is that I want you to be able to keep the legs active, toes up, and the pelvis is neutral. So if you're curled in, you've gone too wide, you need to elevate your bottom and find a way to be supported, okay? So hands could be hips, and we lower, pause, up. They could slide, lower, pause, up. If you got great flexibility and you made it all the way down, good, I'm happy for you. Do your thing. I don't. I can't get down there. You can also add weight. You can hold the weight. You can hold 2 weights. Alrighty, so, but again, I would like, if you don't know where you're at, to do the first set without anything and test the waters. Alrighty, so let's get started. Get tall, legs wide, forward, pause, up, pause, forward, pause, up, pause, forward, pause, up, pause, forward, pause, up, pause. Last one, forward, pause, up. Okay, see how that felt. I might try it with my hands in front. I don't think I'm gonna add weight to this. Breathe, round 2, get tall. Let's do it. Inhale, and down, and up. 1, down, and up. 2, down, and up. 3, down, and up. 4, one more time, down, and up. 5, nicely done. Breathe, we're gonna do one more. So again, if you wanna add weight to that, you can hold it here, you can hold 1, you could do the arms up like I just did. I'm not gonna try it, but if you wanna go for it, do your thing. This is your movement, you know your body, and I know mine. It's not gonna work. All right, round 3, breathe. Get tall, here we go. Lower, pause, and lift. Lower, pause, and lift. Lower, pause, and lift. 2 more. Lower, pause, lift. 1 more. Lower, pause, and lift. Nicely done. Get your wiggles out. Oh, maybe give your groin a breaksies. And we're gonna close out with some hip flexor work, okay? So, again, back could be supported, or you can support leaning back on your hands. And we're gonna start with bending our knee towards our chest. Your legs could be right smack dab together, or a little bit apart, whatever is comfortable. And that's how we're gonna start. I did forget to mention that you can have ankle weights for this part. So if you have ankle weights, feel free to add them. But if this is not a movement you've ever done, you'll probably be okay without it, okay? So if you feel okay without supporting yourself doing this, then cool, go for it. I'm gonna support myself and lean back a bit. So we're gonna start with right leg. We're gonna breathe in, get tall, pull in, hold it a sec, and lower it down. Pull in, lower down. In, lower down. In, lower down. Last one. In, lower down. Left side. Breathe in. Exhale. We're ready. In, lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. One more. Lift, and lower. Alrighty, so this is a point where you're going to check in with yourself. Was that easy? Was that medium? Was that hard? If that felt pretty easy, I want you to switch to straight leg lifts. Okay? Straight leg lifts. Again, legs could be right together or a little apart. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm catching my breath for a second. Maybe you do the same. Take a sip of water. And let's do it. So if bent felt hard, continue with that. Supporting yourself if you need to, whatever. If that didn't feel hard, but straight leg is still like too far for you, ankle weights with the bend, okay? All right, so wherever you're at, pick your poison. Let's do right leg. Breathe in, get tall. Exhale. We're ready. Lift, hold, lower. Lift, hold, lower. And let's do pointed toes. Lift, hold, lower. 2 more. Lift, hold, lower. One more. Lift, hold, lower. Left side. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. We're ready. Lift, hold, lower. Lift, hold, lower. Lift, hold, lower. Two more. Lift, hold, lower. One more. Lift, hold, lower. My left side is my weaker side. That did not feel great. Okay. If you just did that one, and that was still on the easy medium side, you are going to add lifting out and in every time. So when everyone else is holding, you're going to move and lower out. Move, lower, in. Okay? Or you might still be on the bend, or you might still be on the regular lift. Okay, we have 3 options for the last set, for every option with or without ankle weights. So let's get ready. Breathe in, get tall. Exhale. We're ready. Right leg. Lift, out and down, or straight down. Lift and down. Lift and down. 2 more. Lift and down. 1 more. Lift and down. Breathe. Left leg. So remember, again, you are either doing the bent version, the straight version, the straight out and in version. Okay? Left leg. Breathing in. Get tall. Exhale. We're ready. Inhale. Lift. Hold. Lower. Lift. Hold. Lower. Lift. Hold. Lower. 2 more. Lift. Hold. Lower. 1 more. Lift. Hold. Lower. Nicely done. Get some wiggles out. Beautiful work. Let's close out with a little head to knee stretch. So we're going to do right leg to left ankle, to calf, or to above thigh. Hands could go down here. That can be enough of a stretch in the back and hips. Or you can reach for your calf, trying to get your head close to your knee. You can reach for your toes, whatever you'd like. If you're feeling suffocated, widen it up. And that's still a good stretch there too. Let's hang out for 30 seconds. We're about halfway there. If you're feeling good, you can go ahead and try and get deeper in the stretch, up to you. 3, 2, 1. Peel yourself up. Switch sides. Right leg is straight, left leg to right ankle, calf above the knee, leg here or a little out if you need some space. We can stay right there. We can lean forward. We can try to get our head towards our knee. 30 seconds on the clock. Big breaths. We're about halfway there. If you want to try and get a little deeper, go for it. Three, 2, 1. Come on up. Let's do some windshield wiping. Legs straight or legs bent, up to you. Just loosen those hips up. Say thank you hips, say thank you legs, say thank you spine. Hopefully we're feeling very strong. And if we had some cramps, hopefully they're gone by now. That's enough wiggling. Alrighty. If there's anything else you feel like you need to do, now is your time. You got about 10 seconds. If you need to reach, if you need to twist, whatever feels good here before we close out our spine and hips session. Sensational, you made it. Alrighty, so feel free to come back to this anytime. Remember, you could play with playback speed. You could speed it up, you could slow it down, you could pause it, you could take one exercise out of it and do it, whatever you'd like, however you want to use it, okay? If this helped you, let me know. If you felt like you were gonna get a murderous cramp that turned you into a monstrous rage, let me know. I almost did with that left leg and the leg lifts. That was real rough for me. So let me know if it was rough for you. I'd love to know. And hit that thumbs up and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to work on. I got you.